Hooks are a great new addition to React, available since version 16.8. Let's examine some of the built-in hooks in React and also learn how to create a custom hook with a simple to-do example. We will start out by examining how to make use of the useState hook, which, when used, returns a stateful value together with a function that allows you to update the state. To get started on this exercise, let's go ahead and clone the Git repository that I have provided for you. Say Git, go to a convenient location on your computer. Here I am in my Documents React folder, and then let me go ahead and clone the Git repository. https github.com jmupala todo app.git. And once the repository is cloned, let's move into the to-do app folder. And you will notice that this folder already contains a React application implementing the to-do app. Let me examine the Git commits there, and then we will check out the basic to-do app with useState commit. And once we check out that commit, let's go ahead and open this in an editor. Here I'm opening it in Visual Studio Code. Then let's go ahead and install the npm modules by doing either a yarn install or npm install. And then once that is completed, let's go ahead and start the server to serve up our React application. Going to a browser, let's go ahead and open our application. And you would notice that this is a simple to-do application to which we can add items and also mark them as complete and also delete items, as you see here. Going to the editor, let's go ahead and open the source folder and open app.js. And also note that we have a few other React components defined here, the to-do list and add to-do and the navbar here. Now the navbar basically displays the navbar at the top, and the add to-do and the to-do list are presentational components that just present the information on the user interface based upon the props that they are supplied. So these are simply function components that just implement the list of to-dos to be displayed and a form to add in the to-dos. So we are not going to go into details of these two components at this moment, but instead let's look at the app.js file here. This is where we see the use of our first hook here called the useState hook. In addition, we see a set of three functions that are implemented here which allow us to manipulate the list of to-dos here. So the to-dos state that is defined here contains the list of all the to-dos. Then the add to-do, the toggle to-do, and the delete to-do are functions that enable us to manipulate the to-dos state within our application. And then all these make use of the setToDos method in order to modify the to-dos. In addition, in the add to-do component also we make use of the state hook here to maintain what is typed in the text field here across re-renders of the components in our React application. Also, we note that every time the text field is changed, the value of the text field is saved into the to-do item state here in this add to-do function here. Note also in our application, whenever we type an item in here and then go ahead and make modifications to the to-do list here, each of which results in re-rendering of the components, the value in the form field here is still retained here. This is because we are maintaining local state in the add to do component that keeps the value in the form field here. And we can submit that as shown here. So this simple to-do application shows us how to make use of the useState hook within our React application and how it returns a state and a function to modify the state here. So here we are making use of it to maintain the list of to-dos here as our application state, and also the set to-dos allows us to modify the to-dos state of our application.